Here's how you're going to start your journal business in the next 30 days without using Amazon KDP. So this is my brand new writing journal that I currently sell for $497 without using Amazon KDP. And yes, you heard me correctly, $497. So how is this possible? How is it to start a journal business where you only have to make 20 sales per month to actually hit 10K without using Amazon KDP? I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step inside of this video. And I'm really hoping that you are excited about this strategy and that you just give it a try. I know a lot of times on my YouTube channel, I'll share what I'm actually doing here at God the Wood Girl as an author to make an income, and people just like poke holes in it. And I just kind of think like, why not just give it a try? Just try it out. Just try it out. So step number one for how to create a journal business in the next 30 days without using Amazon KDP is to choose a niche where you can charge $500 for a bundle. Now, to be able to charge $497, I had to figure out a very high value problem to solve with my journal. High value problem means that this problem is costing somebody so much money that they are willing to shell out hundreds of dollars to solve it. Some great examples are health and wellness. You will see people spend thousands of dollars on fitness trainers, on healthy food, on gurus to tell them what to do, on literally equipment that they order to get their bodies looking the way that they want. There are plenty of them. If you go on Google and search the topic that you teach with your book and then add course or coaching program or retreat or conference and find a pain point that somebody is solving within that where they're charging at least $1,000, well in this example, at least $300, that is a high value problem that you can solve. Don't use Amazon.com for this. Amazon.com convinces authors to charge $20 or less for their book. So Amazon.com, what people are charging to solve those problems, is not a good barometer for a high value problem. I actually recommend that you use Google, use TikTok, use Instagram, find coaches who are teaching this stuff. That is a great example of a high value problem. Now for me, for my writing journal, the high value problem that I solve is helping somebody actually write their book. I was doing some research when I was creating my very first book. This is back in 2008. I published my first book in 2009. And when I was doing research back then, I discovered a vanity publisher who was willing to help me write and self-publish my book for a whopping $5,000. And I thought this was a scam. I'm like, who gonna pay $5,000 to have somebody help them write and self-publish their book? But then when I went online, I found all of these vanity publishers charging $5,000 for somebody to write and self-publish one book. I thought that was insane. That was a 20-something-year-old kid. There was no way I was gonna come up with $5,000. I ended up just doing my own research and figuring it out myself. But today, all glory to Jesus, I know how to write and self-publish a book in my sleep. Like literally, I can do it in a few hours. I've done 70 of them at this point. I know how to do this thing step by step. So I know that people are charging $5,000 to help people do this. So I know I can easily charge way less than that and still solve that problem for the reader. So my journal helps you be able to write and self-publish your book. It is a high value solution to a high value problem. So I'm going to go back to my roots here at God the Wood Girl and look at personal development for this example. So I'm just going to look up to see if there are personal development courses for me about my, let's say, so this says about myself, my career, money, leadership, business. So let's go with career. I've actually never done a personal development course about career. So let's see. Let's look here, briantracy.com, personal development courses, plans, and training programs. Let's see if he's got pricing here. Read this blog page now. Here we go. Introductory programs. So there's a DVD set. There's a maximum productivity with Brian Tracy, a $597 set, and personal success made simple, $197 set. Cool. I found a niche where they're charging at least $600 that allows me to then go ahead and charge my lesser price point because I know if I bid to the same audience, I can outsell them. Step number 2 to start your journal business in the next 30 days without using Amazon KDP is to design your journal as a clear solution to a clear problem in that niche. Here is the most valuable piece of information I feel like I can give you in this video, and it's this. As authors, we are not people who write books. As authors, we are entrepreneurs who create solutions to people's problems. Once we stop seeing ourselves as writers and instead start seeing ourselves as entrepreneurs, it frees us to realize how many ways we can solve a problem for somebody. Case in point, When I published my very first book, it was a Bible study guide helping youth groups teach their teenagers how to keep their faith during college. However, in today's mindset, with the experience that I have now, I know I would never let that be my offer. Today, my offer would be I'm going to design a 6-week study that is literally recorded via video, where each week we're going to go over one of the biggest pain points that college students experience. I'm going to lead that study on that video. You guys can follow along with your companion Bible study guide, your companion leader guide, your companion student edition, and we're going to dive into scripture and help students prepare for being a Christian during college. So you just see what I did there? Same exact solution as just a Bible study guide, except this one is an actual solution to a problem. It is a huge bundle with actual recordings, online courses that you can play for your youth group, and you have the companion guides. Both solve the same problem, but this one is a bundle, and this one is just a book. When you see yourself as an entrepreneur, you free yourself to create bundles and not just books. And that's how I want you to design your high value solution to your problem with this journal. So for me, for my writing planner, the way I'm able to sell it for $4.97 is that you don't just get the writing planner. The writing planner is actually just the bonus. Instead, what you're gonna get is access to my 31-day Write Your Nonfiction Book Workshop, which is a literal online course that teaches you how to write and self-publish your own book within 30 days or less. It includes video modules, it includes downloadables, it includes my exact templates, it includes how to build your website, ton of stuff in there. You also get access to my bundle creation toolkit. So you'll learn how to turn your book into an online course. You'll learn how to turn it into a live stream. You'll learn how to create a marketing plan for it. You'll learn how to do a book funnel for it. And with all of that, you also get access to the journal. I could just say, hey, here's a writing planner to help you figure out your word count every single day. Here's it for $20. No, that's not what I want to do. Instead, hey, I created an online course for you that is stacked over 40 hours of content to help you write and self-publish your book. Not only that, build your website for your book. Not only that, turn it into a sales funnel. Not only that, turn it into a course. Not only that, create a marketing plan. Oh, and by the way, you get this journal printed and shipped to your house to help you create your writing goals each and every day so you can do what I actually teach you in the course. That is a bundle. If you're thinking to yourself, no, I just want to write books, cool, this video is not for you. But if you're wanting to be an entrepreneur who sells a solution to a high value problem, free yourself from thinking you only need to create books. It's actually very easy to create these other types of products. You can do workbooks, you can do printables, you can do daily devotionals, you can do Bible study guides, you can do prayer journals, you can do coloring books, you can do online courses, you can do live master classes, you can do group coaching programs, one-on-one coaching programs, VIP days, virtual events, conferences. You can do whatever the Lord calls you to do, my love, if you just see yourself as an entrepreneur solving people's problems. I want to create my $497 offer for my journal. I know for sure my journal is going to be a career success journal. I know for sure that, but I want to build this around that. So the Brian Tracy offer was very, very distinctive. And then if you think about Tony Robbins as well, when they're doing the coaching calls, so that's probably what I'll include. So I'll include a 90-minute coaching call with a career success coach to outline your goals and strategy for achieving them. $997 value. You'll also get my resume writing template for career success, $297 value. You'll also get my 30-minute resume writing masterclass, $497 value. You'll also get my 30 minutes, or maybe I'll actually do a little bit longer, my 60-minute interview strategies masterclass, another $997 value. And as a bonus, you'll get my digital career success journal. So you can apply the methods you learn every day, priceless. Total value equals, I'm just gonna do some basic math here, 1,000, 2,000, so about $2,800. I know that's not exact, yours today. And I could charge, let's say, $280 for this. So that way I am actually selling an entire offer and not just a journal. And I'm gonna make this journal digital. You can do it printed because selling a printed journal for $280 is still a great deal. But I'm gonna make it digital just so that it is easier for us to be profitable. So now that I know what I'm creating, I know the bundle, I can go ahead and create these. So I'm going to show you real quick how I would do a career journal very fast. So I would just go to canva.com. I would click on templates and I would literally just select career journal and search. And now I'll just go down. So this is career pathways, morning journal, self-reflections journal, a gratitude journal, lots of different ones, daily reflection journal. I might end up doing, I really like these daily reflections because then I can apply what I'm teaching in my actual career stuff. So I'll just maybe go with this one, customize this template. I'm going to add a page because I need a title page. And I'm just gonna add in whatever your framework is for your journal. So I'll put career planning journal, and then I'm just gonna modify this for whatever I teach. So I modify this so that somebody can track how they're advancing in their career every single day. And over here, I just need a title page. So I'm just gonna go to design, templates, and I'm just gonna look up a book cover design. I'm gonna go with this one because it's so beautiful, and I'll just put career journal. All right, so I've got my 30-day career journal, and I'm just gonna duplicate this 30 times. I like to put the front page on the back, and then just download this as a printable. So 30-day career planning journal. Download, and make sure you do PDF print, flatten PDF, and download. Make sure you also download your front page because you're going to need that when we make our website. And then the third final step for creating your journal business online without using Amazon KDP in the next 30 days, this is the biggie. Go ahead and create your bundle, list it for sale, and start marketing. Do not list your bundle for sale on Amazon.com. When you publish to Amazon KDP, you probably noticed you can only upload one file at a time. With a bundle, you need for somebody to be able to access multiple types of products at the same time of purchase. So I recommend you actually build your own website to do this. Not only will that allow you to make way more money, because Amazon takes 50% of each sale. So if you're selling a $300 bundle, Amazon's taking 150 of that, and they didn't do any of the work. Whereas if you sell on your own website, you can have 0% transaction fees with some of these website hosting platforms, and you can keep your entire revenue stream. I'd recommend that you choose a website builder that will allow you to actually list multiple products on there. That way you're not kind of stuck with just listing one and having to only sell that one, because you can do this with a ton of different ways. But you're gonna go ahead and create your journal, and then you're gonna list it for sale on your own website with your entire bundle so that you can start marketing this bundle and start making an income online. I'm so excited to show you how to build your website quickly using AI. A huge shout out to hostinger.com. They have sponsored today's video and they've given me a discount code for you guys. Go to hostinger.com/godlywoodgirl. Go ahead and pick your plan. I love the business plan. You get multiple websites, and the best thing, 0% transaction fee. So when you make a sale, you actually get to keep it. So go ahead and click choose plan. And then what I love about Hostinger, the longer the period that you choose, the less you'll pay each month. So if you do the 48-month plan, oh my goodness, look at this. Like if you were on Shopify, it would be $29 per month, no matter how long you're on there. I love that about Hostinger. They reward your longevity. And you'll also get free additional months included when you do the longer period plan. And then over here where it says have a coupon code, click that and type in Godlywood Girl, and shout out to Hostinger. They gave me a 10% off coupon exclusive for you guys. Just put in Godlywood Girl and it'll take 10% off your order. So go ahead and click continue. So when you get to this page, you're just gonna put in what you do. So I am in the personal development niche, so I'll say career development coaching. And I sell ebooks, journals, and coaching to help women advance in their career. And then obviously let it add the online store and then hit create a website. And you're going to see how quickly using Hostinger allows you to build a website. I have never seen something like this. It's why I love recommending Hostinger to authors, because I really believe if you use the service, you can go ahead and get your website built quickly. So there we go. Look at this. We have a website. You see that? We have a website. So just hit continue. The first thing you're going to do is add your product. So we're going to click here, add product, And then mine is a digital product, but you can go ahead and if you're doing this as a physical product, choose that one. I'm going to click this one, digital products, and then upload your image of your bundle. So I'm just going to upload the first page of the journal, but you can go ahead and create a whole bundle or a whole mock-up for the whole bundle and have that here. And then the product generation AI is going to write your product description for you. But remember, we are selling this as an offer, a $497 offer. So you want to make sure that you grab your entire offer. This one was ours. So I'm just going to get this. Here's something really cool about Hostinger. Put your bundle includes, and then put in your bundle. And then go ahead and go to the AI writer and then put lengthen. So now it rewrites it based off of your entire bundle. So we'll put use this. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything. It's really cool to me. So I'm gonna rename this career development bundle digital journal included. And then I'll put, oh, new arrival is fine. Excellent. And then I'm charging for this $497. Oh, wait, no, I think I put 280. Sorry, 280. And then you're going to upload whatever digital files you have. So I'll upload my actual PDF bundle. And I'll let this go for 30 days. And when somebody purchases this, I'm also going to follow up with them with all of their digital products. So actually, let me write that here. Please note your courses and coaching link will be delivered within 24 hours after purchase, just so that they know that it's coming. And then you'll receive your digital download to your journal right away. And if you record your video courses as MP4 files, you can actually upload them as well right here. So you can upload a maximum of 10 files. So you can upload them here as well if you wanted to, as long as they're under 100 megabytes. So they can download the video files too right away if you want. I'm going to turn off show related products and just click save. Now I'm going to delete these other products that Hostinger's AI created for me. But if you have more products to sell, go ahead and upload all of them here. You can upload multiple products over here. Then up the top right, click edit website. And now we have our book right here. So we can go ahead and modify our homepage. Hostinger is what you see is what you get. So you literally click and edit, click and edit, click and edit. So I'm going to go ahead and say, it's time to move forward in your career. And then in this box, I can just click on it, click edit section, section color, and I can actually select the exact color from my ebook, which I'm going to do. I'm also going to go ahead and change my logo. So click logo, text, I'll put career development for women. So for my header, watch this. This is my favorite thing to do. Click edit section, click video, click replace video, and look for a video in your niche. So I'll put career woman. Oh, I love this one. Look at this one walking up the stairs. Oh, that is so nice. Look at that. Okay. I also love to turn down the opacity, but that's just a personal opinion. And then for here, start today, click edit button, select link to, select page, and go ahead and select your book so that somebody can shop right away. And then for these, I actually don't usually use these sections, so I'm going to just delete this, but you can if you want. And then click add section. Select online store, select single product, and then you'll see your entire book listed in one listing. If you have multiple products, leave this here. I'm going to change this section, the section color, to my branded color. And this one, I'm going to click edit section, change this color to a darker color. I'll get rid of these socials. I'll get rid of this contact because I don't have it, but if you have it, go ahead and keep that. And then I'll edit both of these buttons to match the branding. So this one, click edit form, click button, change button styles. And I'll just change this to white. I'll change the text to peach. And this one, same thing, edit form, button, change button styles, change this to peach. Excellent. That's pretty much how you build a website. And something else that's really cool is that remember when you get a hosting your store, if you get a plan that's over 12 months, you also get a free domain. And they have the .shop tag, the .shop tag. So if I click get domain, I can go ahead and put the one that I use. So I could put career development godlywoodgirl.shop. And that could be my domain name. So the .shop is great because it allows people to know that they're coming to your bookstore to purchase, which I love. So once you connect your domain name, go ahead and preview your website. Make sure you love everything. And once you do, you can go ahead and click go live. If I go back to editor, you can also edit your shop pages. So I don't have testimonials yet, so I'll just delete that. You can also edit all these extra pages that they give you. So this is an opt-in form, so I definitely want to keep that. But I'll just delete these two. And the about page, you can go ahead and put in your bio. I don't necessarily need that, so I'll just go to pages, click about, and then delete that page. But we have an entire website. Very quickly, Hostinger makes this so simple. And I'm kind of on a mission to help at least 2,500 authors get off of Amazon KDP and build their author website. So let me know if you are interested in doing that below, because listen, we can all do this together, okay? We can all do this together. And now that my website is up and running, I would just start doing my marketing. I would probably share career tips on TikTok to have people come to my website and purchase my $280 bundle. I'd love if you charge $497. So to build your Hostinger website, go to hostinger.com/godlywoodgirl. Use discount code godlywoodgirl at checkout to get 10% off your entire hosting plan. And let me know down below, what niche are you in? I would love to share some tips about how you can get started with your journal at a higher tier niche. If you need help doing this step by step, I actually created something for you called the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School that teaches you not only how to write and self-publish your own book, but also turn it into a sales funnel, turn it into an online course, turn it into multiple types of digital products, and build your own website step by step. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, and if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School, just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God Would Grow Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit christianauthorSchool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. If you haven't already started your faith-based author business online, watch my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge where I'll show you how to do it. And don't forget to watch this video for even more resources to help you step into your purpose as an indie author. I cannot wait to see you there.